Artemisia of Caria. Artemisia I of Caria was one of the most remarkable naval commanders of the ancient world. Living during the 5th century BCE, she ruled the Greek city of Halicarnassus in Caria, a region located along the southwestern coast of Asia Minor, in what is now modern-day Turkey, at a time when warfare, politics, and military leadership were overwhelmingly dominated by men. Artemisia rose to power as both a queen and military strategist. She became known for her intelligence, political skill, courage, and command during one of the most important conflicts of the ancient world, the Persian Wars. Artemisia ruled as a vassal of the Persian Empire under King Xerxes I. When Xerxes launched his massive campaign against Greece, Artemisia joined the Persian forces and commanded her own fleet of ships. Historical accounts describe her as highly respected for both her strategic thinking and battlefield judgment. The ancient Greek historian Herodotus, who was himself born in Halicarnassus, wrote extensively about her and described her as one of the most capable commanders involved in the conflict. What made Artemisia especially extraordinary was not only that she participated in naval warfare, but that she commanded ships during one of history's most famous military campaigns. She was not simply present beside powerful rulers, she was actively involved in military leadership and strategic decision-making. In the ancient world, this was exceptionally rare. Her presence within the Persian military command challenged assumptions about women and leadership thousands of years ago. And even among powerful generals and kings, Artemisia earned a reputation for intelligence and courage. One of the most important moments connected to Artemisia's story came during the Battle of Salamis in 480 BCE. The battle was one of the major naval confrontations of the Persian Wars. Xerxes commanded an enormous military force, but the Greek alliance relied heavily on naval strategy, maneuverability, and knowledge of the surrounding waters. According to historical accounts, Artemisia advised Xerxes against engaging the Greek fleet in the narrow straits near Salamis. She believed the battle conditions would favor the Greeks and place the Persian fleet at a disadvantage. Her advice demonstrated strategic awareness and military intelligence, but Xerxes chose to proceed with the attack. The result became one of the most famous naval defeats in ancient history. During the chaos of the battle, Artemisia reportedly used extraordinary tactical thinking to escape danger. Ancient accounts describe how she maneuvered her ship in a way that confused pursuing enemy forces and allowed her to survive the confrontation. Her actions impressed Xerxes so greatly that one famous account claims he declared, "My men have become women, and my women men." Whether every detail survived history perfectly or not, Artemisia's reputation as a brilliant and fearless naval commander endured across centuries. She became remembered not only for bravery in battle, but for strategic intelligence and calm decision-making under extreme pressure. Unlike many legendary figures whose stories became exaggerated over time, Artemisia was documented by ancient historians connected closely to the world in which she lived. That historical connection makes her story feel especially vivid and real. She was navigating political alliances, warfare, empire, and survival during one of the defining conflicts of the ancient Mediterranean world. What continues to fascinate historians and audiences about Artemisia I of Caria is how unusual her role was within the ancient world. Thousands of years ago, she commanded warships, advised kings, and participated directly in major military campaigns. She represented a form of leadership that many people assumed did not exist for women in ancient history. But Artemisia proved otherwise. Her story reminds us that women have participated in politics, warfare, strategy, and leadership throughout human civilization, even during eras often remembered as overwhelmingly male-dominated. And unlike rulers remembered only for destruction, Artemisia became admired largely for intelligence, strategy, courage, and composure. She demonstrated that leadership in warfare was not only about physical force, but also about judgment, awareness, and the ability to think clearly during moments of crisis. Visually and historically, Artemisia's world was one of powerful empires, ancient ships, bronze armor, royal courts, and dangerous seas. It was a world shaped by conflict, ambition, and survival. And within that world, Artemisia I of Caria carved out a legacy strong enough to survive for more than 2,000 years. Today, she is remembered as one of the ancient world's most extraordinary female military leaders, and one of history's earliest recorded women naval commanders. Her story continues to inspire fascination because it challenges assumptions about power, leadership, and the role of women in ancient civilization. Artemisia I of Caria reminds us that intelligence, courage, and strategic vision have shaped history across every century of the human story,